When we recruit students, we always check first to see if they can take care of themselves in the mountains and if they can ski to get in here in the winter. And then we check their computer skills later. We think it's easier to teach them to use the computer than it is to teach them to ski. The critical zone is defined as the zone of life. It basically goes from the bedrock up to the boundary layer, or the atmosphere where the vegetation lives. What we are doing here is measuring the water balance and the geochemical balance across the landscape, not just at one point. So this is a large footprint where we measure how much water are the trees using, how much carbon dioxide are the trees taking up. And these are critical issues for California and for the world. We have about 150 or 200 sensors. This is the most instrumented tree in the Sierra Nevada. There's a sensor for humidity, temperature. Those are sap flux measurements to measure how much water is moving up the tree trunk and going out through the leaves to the atmosphere. This is a wet meadow, so it's just a different part of the ecosystem. Water is draining from the sides slopes down into the meadow, and that occurs for a good part of the year. And then below the meadow is where the stream starts. And the stream then contributes to a larger stream, which then goes down into the Kings River. Think of these mountains as California's water tower. 60% or more of our water supply comes from the Sierra Nevada. And it's really the power of the UC system as a whole that the state of California depends on. We can really nail how much snow there is in the mountains by blending our satellite data with a lot more ground measurements to give these more accurate forecasts and projections of snowmelt runoff, water use by vegetation, and all the other aspects of the water cycle that the public and resource managers need to know. I'm Roger Bales. I'm a professor of engineering at UC Merced and director of the Sierra Nevada Research Institute. If California can't save the world, I don't know who can.